What's up YouTube, and welcome back into what I'm calling the kind of tutorial based Federation playthrough. I hope you have enjoyed the first two episodes, and we are going to be looking at doing a little bit more in this one. I'm hoping that we're going to be getting the Xindi event and possibly maybe the formation of the Federation. If not, that would probably be in the following episode or two. So I'm not sure how many we're going to do, but you are going to at least see the beginning part of the game, okay? So that is going to get you guys on your way, and everything you're going to need to know for the first part is going to be in these, first couple of episodes. So yeah, hopefully you stick around and watch it. You never know, we might continue it fully, but there are some other really cool playthroughs that I do have planned. But if you're enjoying this one a lot, then definitely, you guys are the customers. So if you want to see more, then you'll see more. But I want to try to get, a good 4 or 5, maybe 6 episodes out, which is going to help as many people as possible, especially newcomers to the game, just to show you how the Federation mechanics work in the beginning, because to me, the beginning part of the game is the best, and most of the cool stuff happens more or less. I mean, you do get better ships down the line and stuff, but at the end of the day, that's something you guys can look forward to getting and using in your own playthroughs. But to show you how, I don't know, flagships work and how the Federation mechanics work and how you form the Federation, all that sort of jazz, then I think that this is the place to definitely be. And it's it's going to be treated like a playthrough at the same time. It's on Grand Admiral at the end of the day, and it's going to be just as interesting as any other playthrough, because the same events, the same things are going to fire, the same enemies are going to be upon us as any other playthrough I do. So it's going to be really, really cool. So where was we? We do have an event now. I always like to check my timed projects when I start the game, from a new save. And it looks like we are in the middle of the Expanse. So we need to select an expedition leader, but that leader has to be in the system, in orbit, at present, before we can push the research button here. But it's not, because we are doing one over here, which is that ship, I believe, that's been buried. Is that right? A crashed alien ship. There we go. That's the one. So we are halfway through that. So I believe we probably got a bit of time to do that, as it times out in 450 days. Remember to use those days if you can. That's a very important tip. Our fleet's doing okay. We want to try to reinforce it as many times as we can. So I'm going to do that. What are we waiting on here? Some light cruisers, as you can see here. We are fully up to date with our frigates, but we just need a couple of these Intrepid class light cruisers. So Intrepid class, eh? Isn't that what Voyager was? Yeah, let me know in the comments if that was what Voyager was. I think that was an Intrepid class. But I know that's a long time afterwards, but is that what it was called? It's just ringing a bell there, Intrepid. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's push play and let's carry on. We've got construction ships doing things. I've got to get back into it myself. So, I mean, this is a good tip for you guys to get, to get yourselves back into it. Just look to see what these guys are doing and what they're not doing, should I say. It looks like we did want to get something there, right? But it's okay, because they've grabbed it. And at the end of the day, the more our allies grab, the better it is for us anyway. So I always, sometimes I like to stall the forming of the Federation as long as possible as well, just to allow them to expand out and grab as much stuff as possible before we take it on. These Andorians are looking interestingly big. I like it. Right, so scientist, well, you're done there. Maybe you could pop back then and research the projects in the system here. Let's have a look. Let's just move back there. It is ticking down quite nicely. Construction ships on the way back to probably pick up all that stuff. We're kind of blocked off up here now, so we're going to need to rely on, what I would do is rely on the Tellarites to expand on out now as much as they can. We're going to try to concentrate down here, maybe grab this, grab around here. The Zenkefi are probably out, well, they're going to probably grab that there. They're out and about to do just that. Anyway, we have some technology. We got the research in the Planetary College. The Heritage Museum is definitely a good one, guys. Grab that, stick it on your star bases. And don't forget, we've got quite a few planets here to terraform and colonize. Sorry. We have an encounter. Now, we want to do a bit more with the encounters, if I'm honest. If you look at your situation log, we have a lot. So I'm going to probably pull out some of the ones that are doing... No, I do want one in there. We do have two. I thought we had two. I'm sure we did, didn't we? But I pulled them out earlier in an earlier episode. So Yeah, I'll leave one represent
Special
there.
project complete.
Okay, so, all right then. So we're lifting the remains of the alien ship, and it's been successful. So by first scanning the gravity well in detail and then heavily modifying some of the shuttlecrafts and their engines, we were successful in entering the well and lifting up the remains of the alien ships. Okay, so both the materials gained and the knowledge of the alien ship and the designs should benefit our future efforts. That's really good. We got some dilithium and some alloys. Love the alloys. That's great. That means we could probably up our fleet a bit more. No, but probably really soon. So we can't do any more of these first contacts just yet. We do have a relic. We could use the flute for some unity. Why not? For the price of... Is that right? For the price of 10 unity, we've just gained 30? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, but I'll take it. I think we did anyway. Another faction founded, which is down here. Remember what I told you about those? You just got to check out what they're unhappy about, what they're happy about, and things like that. But, you know, when it's hovering around 60 and 40% here and everything looks healthy, then I'm okay about that. It's good to get factions because they're going to give you more unity the happier they are. So if it's looking a bit red in places, then just, you know, make them happy. Right, so the Tellarite are trying to get the Noblians in again, but... Like I said, let's just play. I don't think the Vulcans like him, and I'm not going to do it. Vote no. And I will tell you something now, guys. In a test run, I did push yes, and the Vulcans just left. Okay? They left. So I was like, whoo, no, we're not having that. So keep searching for this. So it's a good tip there. Don't just yes everybody. Wait to see who wants them in, who doesn't, and things like that. And then, you know, weigh it up, like I said before. Think, wow, you know, the Vulcans, they're not as strong as... Well, in this case, they are a lot stronger than the Noblians, but... So you want to keep them on your side, you know what I mean? We've got a new trait, some more research. There's that Heritage Museum. That was pretty quick. Let's go with the Artisan Shop. So, before I forget, hang on. Puzzling, we need to gather a larger sample size. Coalition offer, yeah, that's already been done. So everyone's still happy. Right, let's pause because there's always things going on and a lot of it. Right, we need to not mess this up here. Right, we've only got 100 days left. So now we 100% need to get in there. Hang on. Right, we're not in orbit. Yeah, just get over here and research that project quickly now. Construction ship. You Vulcans are going to pick that up. That's fine, I guess. Where's that science ship? You're up here. I'm not sure. I suppose I want to come down this way and try for everything I can. Construction ship. You're never going to get that now, right? But just head that way anyway, just in case this science ship here hasn't actually surveyed. Oh, I think it has because it's a Tellarite one and the United Earth, and that is a Vulcan construction ship, but it's en route anyway. We need to get over here to these ones. It's fine if they block us off, because if this all turns our colour, then we've just got more room to expand. You just don't want to be fully blocked. Right, all the planets look good. That's all okay. I'm happy with how they are, but then again, always check your decisions. So for example, the Armstrong city here, that can be founded. That's good. And what that does for us, if we just go over here, is it's going to give us more districts, and it adds the Armstrong city to Earth with the following results: max on the commercial districts +1. It's just something that you're going to need to look into doing. We still can't do anything with Mars yet. If we have a look in our decisions, no, we have to wait for certain events to fire, but everything else is fine. I'm happy with that. So what was we doing? We're doing that event now. That's fine. Everything's okay up there. Yeah, okay. I'm ready to push play again. Another faction down here. As you can see, it's not happy, so there's something we might be able to do about that, but it's still offering us a little bit of unity. As you can see, that's gone up to +92 now. Right, so we've got a distress call. So, understood, that usually goes into the situation log. Oh, what's this? We want to do the universal translator, I think. So let's do that. That's going to be something we're going to definitely want.
Special project.
Maybe
complete.
not. The distress call doesn't seem to be here. This wants us to build districts. We will do that then. And that will give us 1,000 unity. Okay, let's get that done. Early on, that will boost us a lot. Right, so the Expanse. We all know about the Expanse, right? So Starfleet has gone to great lengths to accelerate the construction of its most advanced starship, which is of course the Enterprise. It has a new Warp 5 engine and advanced defensive systems are in place. It also has Mako, which are like some really like cool soldiers on board the Enterprise. They're going to go along with them in case of away trips and stuff, I guess. So it will be unavailable for construction at the moment. We can't build more of them. So it's just an event for, it's just basically for the event is when we're going to be using it, and that's now so acknowledged. First contact, we just have to keep trying for these Sigma aliens. And we want to put you in there, but we can't yet. So many people we're meeting. Just tells you how many people, you know, how many empires are in this game. It's crazy. Right, so what's this? The Andorians are being really annoying. They're trying to basically shut us off there. So somebody wants to declare war here on the Zenkefi. So again, I think I'm going to wait to see what's going to happen about that. I think they just want to demilitarize them, I guess. But let's just see. So the Vulcans want to do it. So even if I vote no now, I'm not sure if we all have to vote no. But again, if you're new to this whole thing, let me tell you this. If you just say no, I think it's got to be a unanimous vote, right? Okay, so we've all got to agree. But if you say no, and it's the Tellarites that wish to do it, they can then leave your coalition because they think, well, we want to do this, guys, and we want your blessing and we want you to back us. But if you're not going to, then we're going to leave your coalition and find somebody that will fight them with us. So you've got to be careful. And I think in this instance, for the greater good and for this kind of tutorial based thing, it would be nice to show off a little bit of a war right now. So yes, I think we'll do it, guys. So we have declared war, battle stations. Hopefully we don't get absolutely, you know, stomped, but I'm pretty confident the Tellarites kind of know what they're doing. The Vulcans will go on over there as well, and we will actually kind of stay put right now, only because, how are we looking here? 685. I don't want any of my fleet to get destroyed and out of position for when the probe comes back in the Expanse missions. So that's something we need to be aware of, guys. Seriously. Come on down here and try and survey. Requires a scientist, of course. We've just used the leader, didn't we, to go into the new Enterprise. What can this do? Research speed, trained officers, upkeep. That's not a bad one. Probably going to need an archaeologist out there sometime, but I haven't seen any yet. Doctors. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a doctor out there. Let's get you down here surveying. So I'm not going to sort of put myself in the fight. I've just agreed, okay? We do have a little Zenkefi fleet there now, though, which we might be able to take care of quickly. So you'd obviously find your fleet over here, and let's go on over. We can use their space because obviously we're in a coalition, so that's fine. Keep at it. We're trying to find out who these guys are. You'd probably be able to tell from looking at their faces as well. If you're very accustomed to Star Trek, then you'll know. Right, so we do have an upgrade, and I think we need to do that on Terra Nova. Let's hope that they don't have any troop transports or anything that they'll probably target us. But look at this, we've got a 2,500k fleet, which is on its way over to help out straight away. We might be able to get in there and demilitarize them quite quickly. So the Expanse has a lot of events. It's really such a cool, like, main event this is, guys, honestly. So, so after weeks of fruitless searching in the Expanse, the captain has found the first clue. The owner of a Trellium mining station. Yes, Trellium, that's going to be very handy in this game. Claims to employ a Xindi labourer and would be willing to arrange a meeting for a price. So, okay, what do we want to do about this? Do we want to use the Makos to abduct the Xindi worker? That is obviously the soldiers that we brought along. Do we want to meet with the Xindi worker, or do we offer to purchase them? We do have the money. We could just do that straight away. But in this instance, I want to meet with the worker who claims that they have a little bit of information for us. So let's do that. Set a course for the Xindi homeworld. So that's basically just skipped all of this. So the worker has turned out to be really, really useful. It has told us the information that we want to know. And we are now going to head in the direction of the Xindi homeworld. So that worked out well. Why send the soldiers or pay for information that the Xindi worker was simply willing to give us? So happy days. I don't know if that always happens, so don't bank on it that that's going to happen. Right. Okay, so we have the Phi aliens here, and it looks like they're the Tamarians, I think, and they have a bit of a speech problem. You might have seen the episode. It's pretty cool as well. But we need to contact them in low speech, or surely we can manage to speak their true language. Oh yeah, this is funny because we're going to have a guess at this and it's going to play out really bad. I know it is. Better to play this safe on second thought. I think that I'm not going to do that yet. Although it's the Ferengi Alliance opinion, actually. It's only the Ferengis.
Our presence in the galaxy has
so let's, I thought it was the, because it had the picture of the Tamarians at the top there. As a fellow Star Explorers, we salute you. So we want to be friendly with them, definitely. Remember, our goal is to be as friendly as possible with everyone. How are we doing here, guys? What are you sending? You got a 1K fleet. What have you got? We are sending them out. We've got a little bit of time, but not a lot. It's basically just kind of waiting on the borders here. I just don't trust this little fleet here. So there's been a fleet detected. Right, we've got some more Expanse. So let's see what we've got here. We have arrived at coordinates of the Xindi home system. However, there's no worlds that can be detected. Instead, an enormous asteroid field fills the stars. So not good. If this is a Xindi homeworld, it's been broken for a long time. It's basically been smashed up. So we are on the original Expanse search pattern once more. So we have a fleet detected, and let's have a look at that one. You can have a look here. It's 800 odd, so it's not really... It's going to destroy us, isn't it? So it's... Unless they meet up, we could probably take out this one.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Oh, okay, we've got a 1500 one there. It depends where they're going to head for. On screen, so the Valerians, the Freeholds. As a fellow Star Explorer, we salute you. Happy days, nice to see you. Where are you? Around and about somewhere. There's the Sharonites. Over here.
Complete.
Surveying complete. They still haven't got it yet, so maybe it's worth just trying our luck. Then we might get it before them, who knows. It'll probably turn their colour in a second. Right, we have a tradition. Let me pause. They want the Denoblians in again. Like I said, unless the Vulcans say yes, then forget it. Okay, the Expanse. Right, so the Enterprise has detected a Vulcan distress signal, and we need to basically show up for this, guys, because they are allies after all. So it's the Solea, I believe, and deep in the Vulcan ship, the crew members are frenzied. They're in a right mess. These guys are. So we're thinking about what should we do? Should we use our soldiers, or should we investigate a possible cure? I think I'm going to go for a cure. Excellent. This is great because there's only a random chance that this works out. So basically we've managed to find a cure, and we are now sending it over to the Solea, and they are expressing their gratitude, and they promise to help us out in the upcoming fight, which is going to be with the Xindi. So we are going to be having the assistance of the Solea, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. Yeah, they said no, so I'm going to vote no, because I can't lose the Vulcans right now. I'm not in the middle of a war. Leader experience gain, or should we go for the increased resource output by pops? I think so. We need to get them both anyway, so do that one. Coalition offer has been declined. Sorry, Denoblians, just not right now. An embassy from the Valerians, of course. And that's that there. So we're kind of trying our luck with the fight here. I think I don't want to anymore. I am going to back off. I don't think I want to get involved with this fight just yet, if I'm honest. I need to save my fleet. If we lose them, then we got to start again. And you don't get many alloys right now, so it's a no-no. Right, so you're doing that, so you come over here and help survey that one. Construction ship, you're done there. We need to keep getting as much stuff as possible. Let's just queue it all up. Mining station and the observation. Remember to hold shift, guys, if you're going to be doing this. And you can just go ahead. If you've got the minerals, just queue it up. Queue it up everywhere and just let him go. That's going to buy you loads of time now before you need to worry about that construction ship. So yeah, head on back. I think I might lose them if they don't head back straight away. They might get there and bounce back. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, good. Good, yeah. So they are... Yeah, we would have done as well. We're going to need to sort of take their territory quickly. And the Vulcans, I need them involved quick. And they are heading over there. That's fine. Vulcans are stronger than those. So that's okay. Valerian refugees are fleeing and they've arrived on Earth. They are welcome here, absolutely. So come on over there. We got a peace offer. So the Valerians have made peace with the Zenkefi. I wonder if that's why we went to war with them. The Zenkefi. Because of the Valerians in the first place. Maybe the Tellarites were doing like the Federation thing of being protective. Hacklids. Ugh. I hate that event. Reinforcements in transit. We want to try and keep up with the reinforcements. So if the AI is smart, they're going to want to hit that big fleet with everything they've got. That will probably do them then. Right, the Expanse. So months of investigation has led the captain to a Zindi mining colony where the chemosite is being made, and that is a key element to the Zindi probe attack. In the first attack, if you remember, that was a key element to the to one of the materials that was found in the construction of this probe. So we want to do something about that. So do we want to lead an away team to the colony, or do we want to just sabotage it, which could be good, or do we want to destroy the entire facility? I'm going to lead the away team because it always leads to such cooler events. So infiltrating the mining colony, the captain has identified the head of operations and captured him in his home. Okay, so we've questioned him, and horrified with the prospect of working and killing for millions, he's agreed to help sabotage it for free, basically. So that is an excellent result. Science ship, excellent. The Armstrong City, so we've done like a colony thing on the moon, I think. So that's all good, excellent. That's added an extra district there, which is something we wanted to do, wasn't it? We wanted to put down some districts. So maybe, what have we got here? What alloy foundries? We do. I might actually build another alloy foundry, you know. And I think that this minerals, we do get minerals from miners from building that. Energy credit. So is this different now? Because it's more like the base game. We get energy from, we just get base energy from technicians. Minerals from miners. No. You still got to have all your stuff down here. So the difference between the base game and here is you would have to, in the base game, you could just click on here and you start getting minerals. Whereas this adds, if you've got mines down here already, then if you build a couple of these, it adds to it. To the minerals, I guess. Food there. That's energy. Education, that's good. And the administrative. We do need more minerals. This is an industrial colony, so why don't we put one there, and let's just put one here as well. Now let's put one for research. What does it cost? It costs 1 luxury, so if you have a look up here, are we even making that? We are. We got 15 luxuries. So we could put down extra districts, which will help our universities and things out like that. I think, have we got everything we need here? Trading center, that is something we're going to want to get pretty soon. The entertainment is slowly going down, but it's fine. As you can see, Earth did recover. Everyone's happy again, and I didn't build any more cities or anything like that. Okay, this science ship, why have you gone down there? Ah, that's why. Because there's an entity there, which is quite hostile. Well, I guess you could try to come over here. Where's the Vulcans? There. Okay. Right, good. Good stuff. Let's keep it going now. Starship lost. Ah, the Franklin, as always, gets lost. Pilot warp. Ah, well done. We managed to grab that. That is a disaster. It is. But did we lose anything there? Didn't look like we did, because we still got the 2 sites. Or did we have 3? I think we had 3, didn't we?
Fleet encountered.
Right, hang on. Let me pause. We've got some research to do here. Let's go with the main engineering console. Definitely. That's a really good upgrade for your ships. And the nuclear electronic lab, maybe? No, let's go for the hardened fields. That's a real good little mod. Be added to your ship. This is quite scary now, guys, because I think that the Vulcans are going to completely miss them and just go on over here, which means that we're in doo-doo unless our starbase can handle them. No matter what happens, we're going to be back at the starbase trying to defend ourselves. So we will do that if we can. Construction ship. I really need some assistance from our allies here. These guys are just going to sail off into their space. That's all they're going to do. This fleet is going to run riot, and there's not enough firepower over this end to stop it, which is a pity. because they're going to come and ransack everything we have. Star bases is another thing. So like Terra Nova, for example, we can do another couple. So why don't we do that? We're lacking alloys. We might be able to just buy a few. Be a bit sneaky. Maybe sell a few things here. Some latinum, could always sell that. Maybe a little bit of dilithium could we sell? We could. Nice. It's going to cost 9,000, but it could be better in the long run. I don't know if I'm going to quite get that amount, but we'll try. Got 9,000 there, but maybe a little bit more. There we go. Let's just buy loads. That will help our fleet and get us a star base. 225. We need it right now, don't we? We desperately need the extra. And why can we not add to that? We don't have a build queue, do you? No, we can buy a light cruiser, so why can't we add to the fleet that we already have? Maybe we just got to get back to Starbase. Because we can get another 4, so let's just get back to Starbase for a second. Push plane, we'll have a look at that in just a sec. Right, we've got an observation post as well here, that's good. We do have spare envoys now, so let's get those going. That one there. Something I do forget a lot. You get in there like so. And also, we go to our starbase here, but down in Orbital Museum. Where else is our planets? We've got Mars, we've got this one up here. We're going to need one here as well, aren't we? Definitely. So let's upgrade that starbase as well. Used a bit of our alloys, but that's okay. I really would like... There we go. Right, let's get a couple more in there. So, the Expanse, right. Okay, so we have met Shran, okay? And he is offering us assistance. And I think that we want to be able to take that, because if we don't, he doesn't help us in the upcoming event for when the main weapons, indie weapon turns up. So, when you get to the event, guys, just do it. Accept the assistance. It's going to cost you a little bit, but worth every penny. So, yes. Do that. It's good. This is good. They've gone back that way. In fact, they've gone to the capital system of the Stellaris. That's not good, guys. Where are the Vulcans? Come on.
Communications.
Get in there.
Our presence in the galaxy.
Like, Ferengi want an embassy, of course. Coalition, they're asking for association status, but they're asking us now. I mean, we could give them that, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to decline it for now. Sorry. Right, so the next event in the Expanse, and long weeks spent hunting the Expanse have paid off as the Enterprise has successfully captured a shuttle belonging to the scientist Degra. Now we're going to try and set up a little bit of a deception and see how that goes. So that's what I want to do. We want to try and get some information out of him without me even being aware of it. It's brilliant. So let's prepare the deception. So understood, he is basically fallen for that deception, and we're going to get a little bit more information out of him. So carrying on, let's see how this war goes. We have a first contact event. Let's deal with that. We have another relic. We might as well do this one. So excellent, because I'm seeing basically 10 unity for 30. Sounds pretty good to me. So more encounters, and that was one with Kronos, if you saw that then. So we're going to be meeting the Klingons at some stage. Okay, so our construction ships are doing things. Remember, we set him on that mammoth task. So let's carry on looking up here then. So they're against that starbase as well, which they're definitely going to take, right? Yeah. I mean, they hit him hard though. They hit him hard. So the Expanse, so months have passed, and the Enterprise crew begin to lose all hope of ever finding the Xindi weapons construction site. A chance encounter with a species with trade relations with the Xindi offers a new opportunity. However, the traders share rumours of heavy traffic coming and going from the Azati system, a lead captain that the captain cannot afford to pursue. Oh, okay, well we can't do that then. So the Enterprise has arrived in the Azati system, almost immediately being fired upon by many Xindi warships. So intense bursts of communications are detected between the various Xindi vessels. until at last a shuttle docks with the Enterprise, and the Azindi Aquatic and the Reptilian Security Detachment demands that the captain comes with them to the Zindi Council chambers to plead for her life in person. So this is where we want to get ready, guys, okay? So we have an incoming fleet, basically, of the big massive weapon. So at this point, that you really want to be ready. So you want to check your fleet over, you want to check your starbase, because it's going to be really difficult, okay? So if we push understand, this is basically it. So if we zoom in here, when we push we not fail, basically the council meeting doesn't go very well. It doesn't in this, and it doesn't in the series itself, the Enterprise. So a couple of rogue, so some of them, it did go quite well actually. That was a bit of a lie. Some of them actually wanted to stop this, but there was some rogue reptilians and insectoids, and they launched the device anyway, and it's on a direct course with Earth, and it basically enters our system as soon as we push we will not fail. So let's have a look. We have our fleet here, which looks pretty strong, but I think it scales to however strong you are, however strong the probe comes out, the Zindi main weapon. So we probably want to keep this around the starbase and let it turn up, because I would like the starbase to assist us, so we will not fail. So there you go. As you can hear the sirens, because it's entered our system, the Zindi weapon is here with an escort of several ships, so we will not fail. We have the returning Enterprise, which has made it back. And we now have flagship construction, which I'll show you guys in a mo. It's excellent. So let's keep it paused. So that's just been researched now, the NX class, which is more of the Enterprises. So yeah, that's just something you can't add to now. It's just something you get. There it is now. So let's go to that. That's up there, which is there. So I want to try to pull the Enterprise away without engaging if I can. So we have as well the Vulcan ship, the Slayer, which is entered. And of course we have the fully repaired Shran, which is excellent as well. So let me pause it again. We got the Slayer down here, so let's make our way over to the starbase. This is how I would like to do it. You guys can do it completely different. We've got this ship over here, so let's bring it up to starbase along with our fleet. Second fleet's there, and our Enterprise, which is classed as a civilian ship, by the way, science ship. So let's bring that down here. I don't want it to engage because we'll lose it basically. So let's come on down. Oh, the Noblians, really? Stop trying your luck right now. The Vulcans do not like you. Let's get down here. Okay, so we got an interspecies medical exchange. We do want to join that. It's basically a load of doctors get together, and if one of them gets a cure, you all get a cure. It's really, really good. So there's no reason why you wouldn't want to do it. Keep going. Right, no. If it says yes, then I'll do it. Well, no, I'm not going to say no, but come on into the starbase. Everyone else is, and let's just hold fire for a minute. So what is it? I just told you basically what it does, so we don't need to get into that. So we can loan a doctor, which we will do. Doctor, we want to loan off Dr. Chamberlain, which you kind of have to do, and I think that was someone from our science ship, which it was. So let me just assign a new leader. You kind of have to give him a doctor. You can't really get away from it. Normally discovery chance seems good, so we do that. We have a coalition offer, which we already know about. We have a first contact event. Kind of need to just pause it and keep on top of everything here. First contact event, we've done that. So where is it? It's up there. It's slow, but like I said, why not use the starbase as well? Do nobody just want a research agreement? It's going to use up a little bit of our influence, but it's research, and it's always good to have research, so let's do it. Science ship, where are you and what you're doing? You're here. I need you to carry on surveying that if you can. Okay. I'm quite happy we got this planet. That's really good. So let me see. The Vulcans are now going in there, right? Full bore. Vulcans there as well. That should be them dealt with. But obviously they're still battling it out over here. Is that seriously happening? They've captured it, right? So it just hasn't turned... Oh, because they've got a planet there. They haven't landed troops or anything like that. It will stay the same colour and the emblem there of the Tellarites until they capture the whole system. basically 50% of it is the starbase, 50% of it is the planet. If there's no planet there, it will just come up with their own thing here, as you can see, their own insignia. Right, so let's continue there.
Construction complete.
Right, the flagship, yeah, everyone's back where I want them to be. It's just that's taking forever. See, can you see it comes with its own little escort as well? And are they going to even... Yeah, they are coming down to us.
Communications.
Very, very slowly. It's fine. Once they engage, the starbase should engage as well. You, and you. You're all around here, aren't you? Let's just completely meet up there. Right, migration. Yeah, we go for a migration. I still want to be really friendly with them, because I think our relations do go on over into the Federation, if you know what I mean. We want to be friendly anyway. So I just kind of hang around. This isn't like the probe where if it like gets in direct contact with Earth, I don't think it just blows them up. I think that it just carries on until, well, until you destroy it, or it destroys you, I think. I'm not sure. But we will engage in just a second. I just want it to get a little bit closer, just so the starbase can engage as well. As soon as the starbase is engaged, we're on it. Simple as that. What are you doing, construction ship? Maybe you can come around here then. Move there. Get ready to take that. Yeah, you're still on course to do all that. Yeah, you're there. How are you doing here? Right, they're moving back towards their territory to try and help out where they can. I'm not sure how much that's gonna help. But anyway, we need to keep an eye on this because this is important. This is like do or die situation here. We have an interesting encounter in Bajor. Right, so this has got to start firing anytime now.
Spaceport under attack.
There we go. Spaceport is under attack. So let's engage. Oh no, that's here, isn't it? Is that right? Hang on, let me pause. Let's just engage. Fleet. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Let's firing. Okay, now let's get in there and see what happens. We've got the help of our starbase as well as our fleet. I think we should somewhat be okay. Right, okay. So that was a little bit laggy there. We did it super easy with the use of our starbase. So Earth can rest easy. Perfect. So basically they're just saying thank you very much. We're saying thank you for our help. It isn't that often that Vulcans offer humanity like services, and they've done that, so time to start mending old wounds. And I think that's to do with probably the Andorians as well, I reckon. Definitely. Right, Earth can rest easy. Brilliant stuff. We have destroyed the Xindi weapon, and yes, it was that simple. I know some of you have struggled. I've had some comments recently actually since I started this playthrough telling me that, you know, they've lost Earth and the Xindi just did them over basically. But just, I don't know, follow those guidelines that we just saw there and you should be okay. I like to use the starbase if I can. So let's see what's going on here. What have we got? We got the flagship, which is a powerful ship actually. It's a very powerful ship. It might be worth sending in a fleet here. We're okay for now, so we could in fact send the Enterprise along with this fleet once it's repaired to go and, you know, help out where it can. Also, I would like to look at how we're doing with our fleet. Not bad. We're adding its own explorer. That'd be quite cool. It will take us over, but we'll just bring that down for now. So the flagship, we could go out and also explore. We can do what we want with it. All right, so I would like to also look at building the Mars Utopia shipyards. So once this construction ship here has pretty much done what it's doing, I think I'm going to bring it back round to Earth and I'll show you how to do that. Basically, we just grab the construction ship and we right click above Mars here, and I think it will give us the option to build that. That's where we're going to be able to build our flagships. So I kind of forgot about that, but it's fine. It's all in good time. All in good time. So the flagship for now. Was there something we could do here. I did just see... Hang on. I know, it's just giving us the indication of where the flagship is. I thought it was an event. But no, where do I want to go with it? I think probably come down here and help survey that, and maybe just get some surveying done. If we need to use our fleet, we will. But I reckon the Vulcans could probably handle it. Now, the relationship with the Vulcans and the Andorians are now set to go up.
Everything we fought for is meaningless.
They are rivals, but this will all hopefully disappear pretty soon, and we can get them into our coalition. So let's send an embassy there. That would be great. All right, so let's continue on now. First contact.
Special project complete.
But the universal translator, so this will definitely come in useful, which is going to improve our relations with everybody basically, and our monthly society research, because we can talk with people. So fantastic. Hardened fields, that's going to be good for some upgrades. Let's go for shields. Let's get some shields on our ships. That'll be a really nice upgrade. Right, science ship, you're done here. Now, demons is another like time set event which is going to happen no matter what. You don't actually have to do anything about it. It will just fire. And it's a really, really interesting event at that, because if you follow certain paths, you could end up like a xenophobic kind of empire. But if you go down the correct routes in which we want to do to form the Federation, then you've got to do the right decisions here. So in that regard, there are, murders basically happening. A Cardassian was just violently murdered, and, people are kicking off left, right and centre about it. So we need to do something about it. Do we disregard it? I don't think so. That's something we wouldn't do. Do we investigate the incident, or things like that will not be tolerated? So we do want to start a murder investigation. Now, I want to go in quite strong here. And we must not endanger the lives of our friends, allies, and business partners from other worlds. At the cost of a bit of unity and some energy, I would like to think that we can do something about this. So we're going to go down the things like that will not be tolerated route, and it's going to give us a timed project. Okay, hang on. Establish an embassy. The Andorians, yes, that's what we're doing. So the time project now is the murder investigation. We don't have long to do that. We can just research that whenever we want. But we do have a few days there, so I'm just going to wait. I have messed this up, by the way, guys, so it's probably safer that you just do it. Because you can let it go. What do you mean it's not been fully surveyed? Come on, survey. Okay, so there's 2 ships here. Right, well, you go off down here then. Can you finish that? Can you do that? No? Is it finished now? It's saying it's not been fully surveyed, which is really odd. What are you? You're a science ship, so come on, get it done. This one is strange. Not sure why it's not doing it, but we have a tradition, so I would like to get this one done, obviously. And let's look into our Ascension perk. Now, there are lots of different ones here, and they're all going to be quite useful, okay? So a few of my favourites right now would be Fleet Maneuvers is actually pretty good for early wars. Interstellar Dominion, not really. Grasp the Void is really good because you get just a whopping 5 star bases. You could just go and starbase every one of your systems and just become such defensive unit. Really hard to break down. Starbase Expansion's good. Now, this one is probably the one that you're going to want. The research speed, okay? Magic to make the sanest man go mad. That's going to give you a massive 10% increase in research, and the alternatives for that research will be increased by 4. That is probably my favourite. But saying that, as the United Earth, envoys, meeting people, getting more influence is such a big one as well. So with diplomatic cause, you end up with an extra 5 envoys, and everyone's opinion is increased by 20. So that is really good. Now, having a look around for a second, what situation are we in? We are meeting people? Yes, we are. We could do with those extra envoys. Is it critical that we meet them? I don't know. We're currently in a war. Would the extra research be better? Probably. Could we wait until the next ascension perk for that envoy one? Yes, but then would it be as useful? No, because you would have met more by then anyway. Maybe getting them met now would be a lot better than the research. So as bizarre as it is, I always pick the research one, but I'm going to go down the diplomatic corps. And that is only because I think it's so strong to have it straight away. Be able to get a lot of these. Let me just push play so we can get those envoys going in a minute. There we go. So it's gone up to 8. We can now get a lot of this stuff done, which is excellent. So we can get all going. They're all available. So let's just do that quickly. And this is going to give us more influence, which is going to lead to more pacts that you can make with these other empires, make more friends. It is just pretty good. Oh, we've met one. The sonar. It's good. Situation log. Is that you? No. Let's keep going. This is going to help a lot. Honestly, guys. Let's accept everyone into their new roles as envoys. One more. Situation log. And you. That's great. So the amount of influence we're going to gain from this is going to be crazy. We can get 2,000 stored. So let's really fill that up. Definitely. So we can do an upgrade here for the fleet. We'll do that as well. And I think we're going to call that episode there. I think we've covered quite a lot. We managed to get that Zindi event done, and I showed you how to do that. The Vulcans and more Tellarites are moving in on their territory. They're going to make a bit of a stand if they can, but this is basically just to demilitarize them, and that's fine. We want to sort this out here as well. Try and grab that territory, and we can keep pushing on out. We're going to want to bring Trill and other people into our coalition. Maybe the Andorians. They want commercial packs and stuff. I mean, we probably... it requires an envoy, that's fine. I might just get one in there. Improving relations. Once we have one free, that is. Yeah, once we've got one free, I'm going to definitely do that. So I hope you enjoyed that one, guys, and I hope it's helping you out. If you did, then please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out as well. And if you would like to come and join me and another fellow YouTuber who is awesome, called Jamie Plays. He does a lot of Star Trek New Horizons as well. We have our own Discord. It's called The Collective, which is an awesome name, and it's an awesome Discord full of awesome people. Come and join us there, guys. The link for that will be in the description. So until the next video, take care, and bye-bye for now.
Make it so.